This should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area.
You are now in tune into to the Dead Monkeys in Outer Space podcast with your host, Jay to the Mark. Listener discretion.
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, radio, fuck you! Radio, fuck you! Y'all don't want to lose again. A lot of people here tonight felt like they lost. You know why? Because y'all been lied to. Google lied to you. Facebook lied to you. Radio lied to you. Radio, fuck you.
Ye is in the building. Throw your motherfucking hands in the air right now. Put your hands in the air right now. Yeah, put your hands in the air right. Throw your motherfucking hands in the air right now.
Okay, I'm with you.
Ye is in the building. Throw your motherfucking hands in the air right now. Yeah.
All right.
Picasso is dead. Steve Jobs is dead. Walt Disney is dead. I'm dead.
Dead Monkeys in Outer Space podcast. I'll be your host for this journey. This is J to the Mar, J the number 2, THAMA. Follow or swallow on Twitter and Instagram. Check the show out on blackjunction.tv. Matter of fact, shout out to that outlet, man. Shout out to the people over there, man, who's actually viewing the stuff. I appreciate it. I'm getting a lot of views over there, blackjunction.tv. You can also catch the show on YouTube. Check out Twitter and check out Instagram and on Facebook, Dead Monkeys in Outer Space podcast. When email the show, DMIOS podcast, Dimios podcast at gmail.com. All right, let's talk about this Kanye stuff. I actually worked with Kanye. Well, not like directly, but indirectly. I used to work for Rockefeller Records as a college radio promoter and radio promoter back in the day. And didn't really chop it up with Kanye. You know, saw him a couple of times in the office, and he was always going into John's office. John was like the art director, you know, who was in charge for the album covers, mixtape covers, flyers, how things look, whatever. So he would always go to his office. You know, he never really chopped it up. And Kanye, this was like after the accident, I guess, you know. So when he used to come in the office, he was very humble dude. I guess a car accident would do that to you, right? But his face was fucking swollen. That shit was fucking ridiculously big. It's like, imagine, you see how his face is now? Like he look like he still hasn't recovered, right? His face is fucking huge, right? But imagine that shit swollen. Yeah, I was like, God damn. So, you know, he was a very just regular dude, you know. I mean, he would walk in with those weirded out motherfuckers, his friends and shit, you know. Like they'll walk in with like pink overalls, like church socks, a backpack, and like a cowboy hat or some shit, you know, like those dudes that he fucking hangs out with. I don't know. And it's just weird that he was just a regular dude, then he came this big guy. And you know, so funny, one of the first records I actually worked was Jesus Walks. And it was a white label, and I was so excited for it. So, because, you know, he had an album called College Dropout that was coming out, or whatever the case may be. And the thing is, Kanye is pretty much all Dame's shit. It wasn't Jay-Z. Jay-Z didn't really believe in him. Kanye worked with Jay-Z, but Dame Dash is the one who was the one who pushed him. Anyway, I used to work that record. It was a white label, meaning that it was like just like a test press. It wasn't the official Rockefeller label on the record or nothing. It was just a white label for most of the records I used to service to DJs, right? And I used to service that shit everywhere. I mean, like all the time. And that was my pretty much record. You know, not to say that I helped break Jesus walks, everywhere, but I help get that shit out there. I'll say that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, and then fast forward, Kanye, obviously blew up to what he is now. But I don't know. The thing that was interesting about him, when he said George Bush doesn't care about black people, it was like he broke this wall. You know how Deadpool does in the comic books? It's like he broke that. Like, you wasn't supposed to say that. You know what I'm saying? Not on TV, not now, not in front of everybody. You're not supposed to go up a stage and grab the mic from Taylor Swift. So this dude was kind of like, okay, I'm kind of feeling that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just like, yo, fuck it. Not in a malicious way. Just like, yo, man, this is real shit. I'm telling you real shit. Like, he was pulling a curtain behind this Hollywood shit almost. But then he hid behind it. Right? For a minute. Then, because his mother died 2007, I believe. And I think he took that really, really hard. I think he took it really, really hard. Honestly, I still don't think he fully recovered from it. I don't think he addressed it. He's one of those artists that has sleep deprivation and is probably on drugs too at the same time. I don't know if he drinks and smokes and all that, but I don't, that's not going to help it. But the recent Kanye, this show is brought to you by E&J Apple. Sorry, I just had to do that little thing for myself. But this recent Kanye, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm just like, is this a publicity stunt? This is promo for the new project? I was like, yeah, it gotta be. He's fucking trolling. He's definitely trolling, because it makes no sense. I said he had all this time to talk all this shit with about Trump and in support of Trump before. He could did that shit, last year, 5 months ago, whatever. But he didn't. He's choosing now to come out with it. Why? And I said, because he has a project coming out. He has a lot of shit. And I think he's trying to prove some like big giant point for some reason. Like, this is like some crazy social experiment. Like, can people ask the question, can you separate the man from his music? Yeah, I can. I did that a long time ago. I remember, I think I remember the record. It was NWA's Appetite for Destruction. Now, I'm a big NWA fan. But at the same time, I can separate all that shit they was talking from real life or whatever. Or like, say in real life they do an interview and they're like, oh, we're not really like that. I'd be like, okay, I can still enjoy the music. But it comes to a point to where there's certain things that when people do it and their behavior is something else, it's I don't know. It's kind of weird. I think people can't make the distinction, or because people are fans. People are fans, which is short for fanatic, and some people get their heart broken. Like, I think there were videos with like girls crying, like, "Oh my God, I don't believe Kanye like sold out and shit like that." And I'm just like, really? Wait, how did you not see that coming? And the thing about this, I spoke about this years ago. I said and it's specifically about Kanye too. When he put that Confederate flag on the fucking side of his jacket, I was just like, yo, what the fuck is he trying to do? What is he saying? Now I get what he was, I guess, trying to do. Like, we're above symbols and shit like that. You need to think for yourself and think outside. Whatever. I get it. But if I see a sign that says beware of dog, I'm going to pay attention to that shit. I see the warning signs of certain shit. That rebel flag and that shit he was wearing, I think he actually posed with a Confederate flag too. I gotta look it up, but I'm pretty sure he did. And it was just like weirded me out. What the fuck? And then he comes out with the fucking the kilt, right? Or the skirt or whatever. And I'm just like, yo, I don't understand these fucking dudes. I just don't. What the fuck is wrong with them? And then he comes out with these tweets, you know, and well, that wasn't too far from then, but it's now recently he's coming out with these tweets. You know, Trump is my brother. We have dragon energy. I was like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? He has you and Trump had dragon energy. Fucking Charlie Sheen has tiger blood, sprinkled with HIV, of course. I'm like, what is this, an episode of Game of Thrones? Like, what the fuck? I kind of get like, oh, we're two different type of people that, you know, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Trump is my brother. I love Trump. Blah 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 blah. I was like, wow, really? Again, can you separate the man from his music? Can you say, hey, you can fucking love Trump all the fuck you want? Just make some good shit. Because that's what it's going to do. Maybe he's going to prove that point. Maybe he's going to rock people right back to sleep when he presses play. That's probably the experiment. Hey, all that shit y'all was mad at me about, and I lost 9 million Twitter followers and shit like that. I press play, y'all all come back. I don't know. You could think whatever the fuck you want to think. You could not do anything you want to do, but you could do what your heart desires as long as it's like not against the law and shit, right? And I guess that's what he's trying to say. Don't put no restriction on what you could do and say and things like that. I get you. I get it. But like I said, when you see an open racist, and this guy is not apologetic, he hasn't apologized for shit. You that's still your brother? That's still cool? Really? I don't get that. Do you know your brother refused to rent to black people in the 70s? So no matter what those black people thought, his actions was detrimental towards them, or he was doing something to affect their reality. Your brother, right? Your dragon brother, you know, double dragon, him, right? Same guy who doesn't denounce David Duke. Oh, you don't know who David Duke is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do, Kanye, right? Maybe, is he your brother too? I don't know. Might as well, your brother's cool with him. Your brother retweets known racist shit. Oh, no, well, known racist. He'll retweet whatever they're saying. He'll retweet it. Long as it's covert enough, right? So it can sneak underneath the line a little bit. So people don't get that mad. That's your brother. Same brother who took out full-page ads in New York City papers demanding the return of the death penalty. That's your brother. But he wanted that death penalty to come back to execute the Central Park 5, which is actually going to be, I think, a Netflix series next year. So people could see what that shit was about. They were teenagers who got accused of raping a white woman. Oh, Lordy, Lordy, don't touch no white woman, right? No woman should go through no shit like that. But it was 5 black and Latino teenagers who were accused of raping this white woman. Guess what? They didn't do it. The detectives pretty much coached them into admitting the shit and everything, or whatever the case may be. And I think, they served some time for it. Then they got released. But your brother wanted to execute innocent children. That's your brother, man. Your brother, right? Your dragon brother. Charlottesville, same thing, right? Oh, it's good people on both sides. Wait, what? You got one side saying we don't like those people, and you got the other side saying, hey, we're just protecting ourselves from these motherfuckers. We're not taking it no more. But your brother think everybody, he loves everybody just like you, right? Like you said, love everybody, right? We are the world. We are the, right? Shit. I wonder if Michael Jackson would sing that song if he was alive today. Doubt it. But that's your brother. Your brother still hasn't even acknowledged the Waffle House shooting. Didn't even talk about that shit. Nah. Your brother doesn't give a fuck. Now again, you don't have to agree with everything that he's doing or saying. You don't. Who does, right? You don't agree with somebody 100% all the time. Yeah. But why would I align myself with someone who says stupid shit like that? Oh, this country is a shithole. That country is a shithole. I'd rather get more white people over here than them people with AIDS and all that other shit. I'm paraphrasing. He probably said it way harsher than that. But what I was interested in? I was interested in the industry, the music industry for the most part. I give a fuck about, movie stars and shit, but, or even rappers for the most part. But just their input, like what do they think? What are they going to say? What conversation is going to be had? Snoop got a couple of posts going at Kanye already, one of the most interesting ones was the Make Your Own Beats Again hat. Instead of Make America Great Again, Make Your Own Beats Again hat. Snoop had that. J. Cole had These Are Our Heroes. The Nas joint. And I thought that was interesting from J. Cole. Because J. Cole, you could tell that, Kanye is one of his people he probably look up to. But he probably is like, what the fuck are you doing? And I was interested about that. I was wondering, man, I hope like a big time like artist like at least acknowledge that shit. Like what the fuck, like what's going on? Not just any artist. I mean, I don't give a fuck what Uncle Murder says, but like I'm talking about like, like a Kendrick, like a Jay Electronica, hell, even Jay-Z. Not to say that I really care what they think, but these people work with him. They're his co-workers. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what they do. Like if you see your boy going off the rails, you're like, oh, what the fuck? Like I think John Legend reached out to him. He texted him or whatever the case may be. Yeah, I gotta call this motherfucker. But anyway, John Legend texted him, and I think he put the text online. Kanye posted the text. I'm like, what the fuck? Wait, this is a private conversation between you and me. If I want the world to know, I'd have fucking hit you on fucking, what is it? I don't know, Snapchat. That's what they do. I don't use that. I know you could talk. I don't know, whatever. I'm an old man, but I don't know. You know what it is, and this is this says a lot about black folks, and that's how I'm looking at it. The reason why I said this says a lot about black folks is because there isn't like nobody's pulling Kanye to the side and says, "Excuse me, young man, let's just have a conversation. Let's talk. Let's put the tweets down, put your phone down for 2 seconds. Let's have a conversation of what's actually being said. What are you trying to convey? There is nobody like that. There is no, I mean, not saying, not necessarily looking towards a leader or for a leader, but it's like we don't have that, I don't know. Like, you know how when rappers had beef, they, Farrakhan to break the shit up, or like if like when Dave Chappelle left, when he came back, he spoke to Oprah first, and shit like that or whatever. We don't have nobody that's like, like an elder that can say, look, man, come here, stop. Because we all move as individuals. We don't move in unison. And what I mean in move in unison, I mean just like the Jews do. How about that? Like how they move in unison, where they make sure they whole shit is good. If shit happens in their neighborhood, they don't automatically call the cops. They take care of that shit first. You don't believe me? Go to YouTube. This is a YouTube where fucking, I think it was a black police officer writing a Jewish man a ticket. Other motherfuckers just started coming into the situation like, yo, what the fuck is going on? You can't be doing that here. But anyway, I don't know. I just think it's kind of silly talk what Kanye's doing right now. I just really think it's I don't know. And like I said before, I said he lost 9 million Twitter followers. 9 million. So like I said, I was like, yeah, he's doing this for promo, but I'm like, this trolling is going a little bit too far. Now he's hurting his brand. Is that a smart move? Oh, well, I'm a free thinker. Okay. Think whatever you want. I think I'm not gonna buy his shit. Well, who am I kidding? I never wore his shit, to be honest, because I worked there. I had this shit. But anyway, I didn't. I'm not a big Kanye fan anyway. I mean, he makes good beats, but I don't know. But like J. Cole said, these are our heroes, right? Well, posted. But it's funny, and Kanye, I guess, in response to J. Cole, posted a picture of Emma Gonzalez. She's the little bald-headed lesbian Mexican chick from the Parkland shooting, and she goes around with David Hogg, and I don't know. It's like all this. Every time there's a tragedy, there's always like it's like a white guy, it's like a lesbian, some black guy, a Muslim girl, or some shit like that. It's like a lost episode of Captain Planet, right? And with these powers combined, we form a hashtag. Right? That's what's going to go. Don't do this. Me too. Us, them. And I don't know. But anyway, Kanye posted a picture of Emma Gonzalez and said, hey, she's my hero. And she posted up a picture of James Shaw Jr., the guy who stopped the racist faggot from killing him in the Waffle House. So Kanye is losing points with people ASAP, except for the conservatives, of course, they loving it. Like Ben Shapiro pretty much fucking came in his fucking pants. I'm a fan of hip hop now. I'm just like, what? Why? Because somebody agrees with your point of view? And again, it's like, can you separate the man from the music? So just because he jumped on your side of the coin or whatever, now you're a fan? I don't know. I'm not a fan either way. I'm not a fan of most artists. I mean, I like their music. There's certain people I'm not a fan of them personally. Shit, Big Pun beat the shit out of his fucking his kid's mother. G-Rap used to beat the shit out of Superhead. Now the story coming out, Nas was beating the fuck out of Khalees. But I don't know how much to an extent I believe that, because I think, what it is Nas is actually getting a lot of money coming his way. He has like 3 Netflix joints coming out. Fucking, he signed some like joint venture with like Amazon or Google or one of them motherfuckers, and he's getting a lot of bread. Guess who wants some of those fucking crumbs? I hate you so much right now. If I was Nas, I would fucking make that song over. Fuck that. Anyway. I don't know. And then Kanye, you know, another thing, he put up the cryptic post, how the fucking media said. He put up a cryptic post, 2024. You know. Then his posters popping up, you know, Kanye for president. Keep America great again, or something like that. Keep America great. Imagine if he did run for president, right? You know, it'd be the craziest thing. Kim Kardashian would be the first lady, right? Oh my God! You talk about a paparazzi shitstorm, man. Do I think he could fucking win? Hell yeah, I think he could win. I'll be stupid. This guy fucking won, right? No matter how he did it, Kanye definitely get the popular vote. Shit, I'll vote for Kanye. I'll vote for him. You know why I'll vote for him? Because it's one of those days he gonna have a fucking breakdown, right? The Secretary of Defense, fuck you. North Korea, South Korea, fuck you. Right? He'll freak out and then be like, "Oh, we gotta rein this nigga in. We got pull the leash back. He's getting a little bit too big for his britches." You know what I thought about? Honestly, that pulling the reins back. When he went to visit Trump in Trump Tower, he looked like some docile fucking kid, right? Like, I know he takes Lexapro, right? That's like, what, some antidepressant or some shit. He even talked about suicide at one point, too. So maybe this is this mental health thing that's playing out in front. Or maybe, you know, he just really likes Trump. He likes his brother. Maybe he really likes that guy. I remember he actually, doing that rant in the first clip I played, he said, I would have voted for Trump if I could. And you know what's crazy? He actually put up tweets before in support of Trump. This is like a while ago. And he took him down. Why? Why you take him down? Oh, because it was about the Muslim ban. Not Kanye in support of or whatever, but I think Trump was saying some shit and he was just like, whoa, I gotta back away from this guy. I can't stand next to him. He'll fuck my money up. Because Kanye has a global fan base, right? Kanye's big everywhere, right? So why did he pull back then? He's wearing a Make America Great Again hat. Does he know what that even stands for? What are we making Make America Great Again? That means to repeat. Repeat what? What are we repeating? The good old days? In terms of what? Business? I don't know. Kanye got the answers, right? Clearly it isn't me or fucking Sway, right? I don't fucking know. But this guy is I can't call it even trolling because this is going too far. It's going way too far. At this point, he has to go all the way. There's no coming back from this shit. He got to go all the way. He got to start doing Starbucks commercials with Kevin Hart, wearing Waffle House t-shirts or whatever. You got to go all the way now. Right? Going to Jesse Lee Peterson's show. Right? He's one of the biggest sellouts I ever heard in my life. Jesse Lee Peterson. And it's not because of what he particularly says. It's the fact that known races are behind the production of his show. Fucking sellout motherfucker. But anyway, you gotta go all the way, Kanye. Got to go all the way. You know, he already teamed up with Candace Owens. I already explained to you who she was. You know, she's a token. She's, you know, conservative black. Really quick, when she was in high school, 4 white boys called her room, threatened to kill her, rape her, will do you like king, you nigger bitch, and all this other shit, whatever the case may be, yada, yada, yada. She took the recording, because she had it on her phone, to school. I think showed the teacher showed the principal called the authorities. Authorities investigated, found out one of the guys was the governor's son, or the mayor's son. Big thing, they got in trouble or whatever the case may be, nothing severe. But Candace Owens is like, I wish they'd have never went to the cops and told on them. Bitch, what is wrong with you? Are you sympathetic towards fucking white racism? Like, you know, it was a misunderstanding. Those boys didn't deserve that. Bitch, this has been a fucking system that's been in place for longer than your existence. And they're keeping this shit going. Meanwhile, you got Kanye doing fucking cartwheels for these motherfuckers. I like the way he thinks. I like the way she thinks. He's my brother. Really? Do they know who Steve Bannon is? Steve Bannon was a chief editor for Breitbart, which was pretty much like this right wing, like alt-right type of propaganda thing or whatever. You know, website, and I guess they do newspapers. I don't even know. Does anybody do newspapers anymore? I don't know. But anyway, while Kanye's playing checkers, these motherfuckers are playing chess. Now, Trump is, you know, Steve Bannon is not with Trump anymore. Well, sort of, as far as we know. But the thing is this. Steve Bannon, I believe it was last year. And this shit kind of drove me kind of like weird. I was like, what the fuck is really going on? He went to a black engagement. It was like black entrepreneurs, black business owners, or something of that sort. And he went there, and he was telling blacks like, yeah, I understand. You know, the problem is when the talk is being had, you guys are not in the same room. Whatever, I understand. It's about economic nationalism. It's not about race or ethnicity. You know, it's about economic nationalism, something like that. And I was like, what? Why is he giving these black business owners and entrepreneurs, because black people have a lot of buying power, right? And a lot of black people are quote unquote woke, right? They did their research, right? Fucking tired of people saying that shit. Do your research. Shut the fuck up. You just went on Google. You didn't open up a book. Shut up. But Steve Bannon did that. And I was like, what the fuck? Why is he doing that? Why is he down there? So there's this book that I was into. It's called Color of Money. It's by Mirza Ramanathan. I'm butchering her last name, but anyway, it's called Color of Money. And I personally asked her, you know, I hit her up online. I said, what do you think about this? And she said, this is the same thing Richard Nixon did. She said, read chapter 6 and 7. And what Nixon did was the Southern strategy, you know, which was pretty much like a political realignment, you know. So it's like, hey, black people, yeah, you know, yeah, yeah, I hear you, I understand, I understand. just to fucking sucker them into some shit that you really want them to do. So, like, for instance, it's like I said, political realignment. So if you get more blacks to vote Democrat, then a lot of white people are like, oh, this too many black people over here. Let's go over there. And that was Nixon's strategy, because Nixon was a Republican, so he wanted, you know, as much as he could get. Because remember, there's a lot of racist motherfuckers that are Democrats too, right? The Klan. But yeah, that's what Kanye's standing next to. They playing chess. This motherfucker is playing checkers. He's doing backflips for them, wearing their little hats and shit. I was like, God damn. And then a lot of people say, oh, you know, he's a clone, or is it mind control? You know what? I don't know. Do I think there's such thing as probably mind control? I mean, did you see the show? Did you see him on Ellen? That's the second clip that I actually played during the intro. When he's on Ellen, look at that clip. It's almost scary. Because he's lost. He's gone. He's gone. I don't know what the fuck he wasn't. You could tell he was spaced the fuck out for that moment. And then when he throw your hands in the air, he starts freaking out and shit. It's like they press buttons. It's like, make him dance. Make him talk about himself. Then he started cursing like out of nowhere. Watch it. It's a really fucking like weird clip. People say MK Ultra and stuff like that. Huh? Maybe. I don't fucking know. Right, Sway? We don't know. Me and Sway don't have no fucking idea what the fuck is going on with this guy. Don't know. I don't know. And, you know, another thing about that Trump visit, when he first went to visit Trump in at Trump Tower, you know, Trump had, it was like a black day, you know that? Like Ray Lewis, he met with Ray Lewis. That's the same day he met with Steve Harvey and Jim Brown. And you know what that is? That's a strategy. Again, that's another strategy that these motherfuckers use. You know how you get black people to vote for you? Go to church. Go to their church. That's all you gotta do. Go to their church. Go to a barbecue or some shit. Go to a midnight basketball game. Boom, you got the black vote. How you think they do it all the time? What did Bill Clinton do? He jumps on the Arsenio Hall show and everybody's like, oh, he's just like us. Because he cheated on his woman, he smoked weed, he just like us. Fuck out of here. That's one of the most evil motherfuckers you'll ever meet in your life. Him and his fucking bitch wife. What? I don't know. Kanye's aligning himself with these people, man. With these people. It makes no sense. It really makes no sense. I just want to see where it goes. I mean, once his album comes out, I don't know if it's gonna die down because he's still, like I said, he's really famous. You know what I'm saying? Like he can walk to the airport and people will be like, "Oh shit, there's Kanye," and then there'll be like a fucking news report about that shit. Kanye was in the airport. Like, who gives a shit? He's a regular person with regular thoughts like the rest of us. I don't know. I spent a lot of time on that, but I thought it was pretty, I don't know, I wanted to talk about it because, you know, it's what everybody's not only because everybody's talking about it, but I think it's a lot of layers to it. I think it's not as simple as we think it is. It's not as simple as we think it is. I don't know. What else I found interesting this past? When Memphis Bleak not Memphis Bleak, goddamn. Memphis Bleak, fuck you. Memphis Bleak lied to you. No, Meek Mill. Goddamn, how did I mix those two up? But Meek Mill got out of jail, and yeah, that was really fucked up. You know, the judge. She was a black female. For those of you who don't know, I said it like several episodes ago. But yeah, she was a black female that left him like that. I don't know. But it was weird because all this shit happened in Philly, right? Now check this out. Philadelphia wins the Super Bowl, right? Boom. Villanova wins the college shit. Boom. Philadelphia 76ers are in the fucking playoffs. Boom. Right? Damn, I almost said it again. Meek Mills got fucking let out of prison. He got let out of prison the same day as Mumia Abu-Jamal's birthday. Crazy, right? who's also locked up in Pennsylvania. I actually posted about that on Instagram, and Abu Jamal's grandson actually responded to it. It's like, yeah, because I said something to the effect of, it's cool that we're jumping up and down and celebrating, Meek Mill getting out, but he makes records. I want to celebrate somebody that makes a difference. Like, it's cool still, because Meek Mill got locked up, because he's a victim of this fucking white racist system as well. But you had this black woman fucking being a part of that shit, which is bullshit. I don't know. And then you got the Cosby shit. Now Cosby becomes the face of the fucking Me Too shit, right? All that shit happened in Pennsylvania. And and before I get out of here, all the people that say, man, fuck Bill Cosby, man, because he told us to pull our pants up. You know what? I don't think you understand what happened just then. What happened is he got found guilty with no evidence. Practically no evidence. It's just, she said some shit happened 30 years ago. Really? Okay. And we were just supposed to be fine with that? Oh, well, he told us to pull up. Yeah, he waved his finger at black people. Yeah, he did. I didn't necessarily agree with that. I didn't like the approach. But was he right? Yeah, he's right. People need to demand better or just, do better. Like, instead of just fucking just, waiting to hit the fucking lotto or some shit like that. But what happened is like people are, oh, it's Bill Cosby. He did this to the women or whatever the case may be. Okay, whatever. Say if he did all that shit to them. Say he did it to every single one of them, right? Say he did that to every single one of them, right? There were testimonies where women got caught lying in court, and there was I think a couple of testimonies where he wasn't even in the same state when the bitch said, when she said it happened. Well, he told us to pull our pants up. He told us to stop doing this and that, whatever. Yeah, he did. I didn't agree with it. I was just like, fuck him too. When he said that, not now, he's whatever. It's not, it doesn't bother me as much as a lot of people. It bothers me to the fact that they can put it this way. Bill Cosby has a lot of money. Hundreds of millions of dollars, right? Has a lot of resources. He can afford the best lawyers and the best defensive team, and also, well, apparently not, but he has a lot of money. He has a lot of resources, right? And they found a way to take all of that shit still on some he said, she said. Now look at you in the mirror. Do you have hundreds of millions of dollars? Shit, if you listen to this podcast, I know you don't. Can you buy the best defensive team in your state? No. Your city? No. On your block? No. They just said, hey, pretty much, we could find you guilty just by hearsay. That's dangerous. That's very dangerous. Again, this is chess. But it's not a game. This is real life. I just read another book, Color of Law, where they talk about how they strategically segregated America. They're still doing it. You want to stand next to that, Kanye? Okay. Like I said, there's no coming back from that shit. And with the Cosby shit, a lot of black people, oh, he deserved what he get. Yeah, I mean, I was saying he deserved what he get. I'm not gonna say it all like that because I'm pretty sure if he went to the fucking Playboy Mansion and put it this way, if I went to the Playboy Mansion, you know what I'm bringing? Condoms. That's it. Because there's a great chance I'm gonna get some pussy. There's a very good chance. There's going to be drugs in there, alcohol, and nothing but pussy. Do I think he drugged some of those women? Yeah, I mean, shit, goddamn. I mean, one bitch, she looked like fucking Kevin Love from fucking Cavaliers. I'm like, god damn. Did Cosby drug himself to fuck that bitch? I'm like, ew. But yeah, I mean, maybe, I'm pretty sure he drugged some, but I'm pretty sure all of them were doing the same shit. That was how it was. That's Hollywood. Look at now. Go to any fucking college party or even high school. I guarantee you, somewhere in there, somebody's popping pills or selling them. Guarantee you. That's the culture now. Right? They pop pills at their parties. Back in the 80s, it was date rape drugs and shit like that. Imagine his parties. His parties was probably on some extra other shit. You probably couldn't even party like they was partying back in the day. But he told us to pull our pants up. He told us we were bad and shit like that. Yo, he had money. He didn't do much economically for black people and things like that. I get it. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Cosby like that. But you just see them take his fortune. He could have passed that shit down to his family. They took that shit from him. They took Michael Jackson's shit. They took Prince's whole shit. And I'm not saying it's conspiracy against them. I'm just saying, look what they doing. They getting their shit. They getting this wealth and they taking our wealth. It's bullshit. But let me get out of here, man. I think I ran a little bit over time. See you next Tuesday. Peace.